Hi everyone, Laurie here. I just wanted to tell you a couple funny stories. This first story is the absolute best, and it's actually not mine. I got permission to tell it from my dear friend Sue Jones. Ladies, you know her from our chats. She's so funny. She's right up there with Helen as far as being funny goes. She really is. This lady. She should write, her and Helen should get together and write a book. So funny. Anyway, when Sue was younger, she went on a date with a man, and they kind of a first kind of date, and she wasn't crazy about him, but she went, and it wasn't her husband. It was before she met him, and they went, and they were waiting at the restaurant, and it was quite a long wait, so they sat at the bar. Now, she was just a tiny wisp of a little thing, and they were drinking, and then they got seated, and I think it was a Greek restaurant. She ate the greasy meat, and she wasn't feeling too good. Then they went to his friend's house. Now, she didn't know these people. It was a husband and wife, and they had a nice, modern type of home. I think it might have been the 70s, I'm not sure. And she wasn't feeling well, and her stomach was churning, and she knew she was going to get sick, so she asked to use the bathroom, and they said, "Oh, yeah, it's up the stairs." Well, it was those modern stairs without any railings, and she's like tipsy from the wine or whatever she was drinking, not feeling well. She about crawled up these stairs. I don't like going upstairs without the railings either. She gets up to the bathroom. Now, mind you, she had worn a very sheer kind of a black, very silky, slippery, slinky dress, a small little black slinky dress. And she got upstairs to the bathroom, and she knew she was going to get sick, and she didn't want to make a mess. So she took off the dress and put it on the back of the toilet tank, and she did get sick. And then she wiped her mouth and flushed the toilet. In the same moment she flushed the toilet, that black slinky dress slid right off the top of the toilet tank and right down the toilet, right down the it got flushed down the toilet. She's in the stranger's house with just her bra and panties, with a guy she hardly knows. And she's looking around the bathroom. No bathrobe, no big towels, nothing. Now she's thinking, I hope it's not going to clog their pipes. What am I going to do? I'm stuck here. She's in her bra and underwear in these people's house. When she told me this story, I was about peeing myself laughing. So finally, I think the man of the house knocked. "What are you doing in there?" She's like, "I need to talk to the lady." She didn't know her very well, but at least it was a female. And the lady came up, and Sue told her what happened, and she's just so Sue was tiny, and this woman was big. And she gave her one of her dresses, and it was huge on little tiny Sue. And she went downstairs, and her date, "What are you doing dressed in that?" And she had to tell him the story. Oh my God, it's the funniest. Can you imagine? You're in a stranger's house on a first date with somebody, your dress goes down the toilet. Oh, she's so funny. So funny. I love you, Sue. And I probably left out so much of that story, so feel free to correct me in the comments. Another just short little funny story of mine. My kids brought me to one of my other kids, the grandchildren's baseball game, and they gave me one. I was a lot lighter back then, but still. I always wear dresses. I just prefer dresses. Had on my dress, and my daughter put down a little lawn chair. It was one of those round ones. And I just plopped myself down in it. Well, I went all the way down to the ground. She didn't lock it. All the way down to the ground, feet up over my head, dress up, underwear showing, granny panties. Now, instead of helping me, my children just laughed. Then they asked if I was okay. Then they helped me up. Yeah, kids. And another time I was with my son and his friend and my grandson out in the snow. Deep snow. It was like almost thigh deep. And we're taking the baby sledding, and my boot got stuck and my foot came up without my boot, and then I tipped over, boop, backwards. So from like the knee down, I'm in snow, and the rest of me is laying back. And his friend, "Are you okay?" And my son just laughed. When my son was done laughing, he helped me up. Too funny. Kids. Falling down is funny. Falling down in farts. Funny stuff. Anyway, kids. And I've told many other stories, about my life and my kids. When my son put the frog in the neighbor's car, and the neighbor I didn't like, so I had to go and tell her, my son put a frog in your car because I didn't want her to get into an accident. And just so many stories of the kids when they were little. If you have any funny stories, please put them in the comments below. I love to hear all of your stories too. It's just, life is just funny sometimes. So enjoy those little things. Laugh instead of crying. And I will see you all next time. Thank you for being part of my YouTube family. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. And please give this video a like. A thumbs up.